You're watching BBC News with me, Tim Willcox. The headlines at 8. The government outlines its levelling up plans. More housing, jobs, better transport and education to tackle regional inequalities. Labour says they fall short of what is needed.
It shifts power and opportunity towards the North and Midlands, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. It guarantees increased investment in overlooked and undervalued communities.
Seriously, is this it? The sum total of our ambition for our coastal and industrial towns, our villages and our great cities is a history lesson on the rise of the Roman Empire.
A third Tory MP announces he submitted a letter of no confidence in the Prime Minister today as pressure grows on Boris Johnson's leadership. The biggest ever rise in energy bills is set to be announced tomorrow. BBC has been told government plans to ease the impact could cut £200 off household bills. Northern Ireland's Agriculture Minister orders his officials to halt post-Brexit checks on goods coming into the country from the rest of the UK from midnight. And Wraith Rovers' women's team have started to cut ties with the club and two sponsors have withdrawn. It follows the signing of David Goodwillie, the player ruled to be a rapist in a civil case in 2017. Good evening, welcome to BBC News. The government has set out how it intends to fulfil its flagship manifesto promise of closing the gap between richer and poorer areas in the UK over the next 8 years. The wide-ranging plans laid out by the Levelling Up Secretary Michael Gove include improving education and skills with a particular focus on raising standards in 55 areas across England. A promise by 2030 to narrow the gap on pay, employment rates and healthy life expectancy across the UK as well. A pledge also to improve public transport outside London and deliver high-speed broadband all over the UK. Also an offer of a locally elected mayor for every part of England, similar to those already seen in major cities. Labour described the plans as a shopping list of recycled policies which lacked new funding. Our political correspondent Alex Forsyth reports from the constituency of Gedling in Nottinghamshire, which the Conservatives won from Labour in 2019.